All right, Schlockmeister fans, in the first of what will probably be several anthologies this coming week, this is Extraordinary Tales. Let's check it out. Since this is Poe, I assume this is a raven.
Longing again for the departed.
Silence. I came here for solitude.
Raven kind of introduces the stories, I guess.
Passing through a singularly dreary tract of country, and at length found myself within reach of the melancholy house of Usher. The writer spoke of acute bodily illness, of a mental disorder which oppressed him and brought an earnest desire. She is dead. Madeline has died.
So they entomb her.
We have put her living in the tomb. I heard her footsteps on the stairs. Do I not distinguish that heavy and
The house then collapses.
One of his eyes resembled that of a vulture. I made up my mind to take, but I found the eye always the ghost.
But the next night,
How it comes. Freed one's all and deposited all between the scantlings. I then replaced the walls. So clever. The officers heard it not. Why should they not be gone? Villains! I say, I admit the deed. It is the baby of his hideous heart.
the raven apparently is Edgar Allan
I
Poe.
remember vaguely. Once I wrote about a doctor, someone who challenged you.
This guy wants to mesmerize, hypnotize somebody right at the moment of death.
My friend, I respect your enthusiasm, but Valdemar, you are condemned. You have no family or home. What have you to lose? Promise me you will think of willing that I should make the
So near his
experiment
death.
of mesmerizing him in his then condition. Yes, I wish to be mesmerized. Asleep now. Do not wake me. I am dead.
Several months pass and they do experiments on the body, which isn't decaying.
Nothing further to be done. All of the subject's vital functions are inert. His stop breathing, his heart no longer beats. Yet, in 7 months. God's sake! Quick, quick! Put me to sleep! Awaken me!
Perhaps a mirror where you saw yourself reflected. Every image, a different death.
Spanish Inquisition.
the sentence, the dread sentence of death,
was the last of this day. After this, I call to mind flatness and dampness.
He finds a pit or a big hole in his cell. A pretty deep one at that.
And the death just avoided.
And then his sentence is set to be carried out.
For the moment, at least, I was free. No, it cannot be. I don't want to be forgotten. I was buried in a common grave. My writings were forgotten for years.
There's virtually no dialogue and no narrator at all in the Mask of the Red Death story.
Who dares insult us with this blasphemous mockery? Is eternal. I want that eternity. I want to be sure my words will survive me, that they will never be lost in time.
All right, let's talk about this anthology movie, Extraordinary Tales. I never even heard of this movie until a few weeks ago. I was actually wandering through Walmart in their movie section, and I saw this. I was like, what the hell is that? So I was surprised. Christopher Lee, Bela Lugosi, when the hell was this made? But 2013 is the answer to that question. Again, never heard of it. So strange. So anyway, what we have here is a cartoon film, an animated movie about 5 stories of Edgar Allan Poe's. Pit and the Pendulum, Mask of the Red Death, Telltale Heart, and something about the facts of Monsieur Waldemar, or something like that. Yeah, so anyway, we got these 5 stories here, and each one, actually the first 4 are narrated by one of the stars, Christopher Lee, Bela Lugosi. It was kind of cool hearing Bela Lugosi's voice on this. This raggedy old, sounds like an old record recording is what it sounded like, scratching everything. It was kind of cool hearing him like that. But anyway, we just see animated entries of his works. They're all very short. The movie is only 73 minutes long, and in between each short is a bit with a raven who is supposed to be the Edgar Allan Poe incarnate, talking about some of his works. So honestly, each of these stories is probably no more than 10-12 minutes long, and that's it. Yeah, I don't really know much more to tell you about this. It was an enjoyable film. Like I said, I never heard of this before, so it was kind of cool seeing all this. And I was familiar with some of these stories, and some of them I actually wasn't, so that was kind of neat. Yeah, I really don't know what more to tell you about this. I think I picked this up at Walmart. I think it was really cheap. It may have been like $5 too, which seemed odd. It's really kind of cool. I love the animation in this movie. The animation wasn't consistent from story to story either. Not that it was bad in any way. It wasn't. It just looked different. Like in one of the stories, the Pit and the Pendulum story, it kind of looked like a video game, like a modern video game. One of the stories kind of reminded me of the animation you saw in the movie Heavy Metal. The final story, The Mask of the Red Death, there was, I think there was like 1 line of dialogue in the whole thing. And I found it interesting. The soundtrack in that one kind of reminded me of the soundtrack of the movie Conan the Barbarian, the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie from like 1982. Was that 81? 82, I think it was. Some of the scenes in that reminded me of that, like the party sequences and stuff, just the music that was playing. It was just really cool. That last story was very almost psychedelic, surreal, just strange film. I don't even know what the plot of that last one was, but it was just kind of cool to watch it. So, but anyway, that is it. So anyway, I definitely recommend checking this thing out. Again, it's apparently available very, very cheaply, so snatch it up. If anything, the animation is just fantastic. It's really cool to watch, very visually stunning. So check it out. Let me know what you think about Extraordinary Tales, and leave some comments about it. Watch it. Bye.